Good morning, students. Today in maths class, again I will be teaching you measurement of capacity. Okay, children? Capacity, you know what is capacity? Capacity means a container. How much liquid can a container hold? That is called its capacity. So let's study further as we go through the topic how to measure capacity. So children, today our topic for the revision is measurement of capacity. Now children, what do you mean by capacity? So capacity means how much a container holds. You must have seen various types of containers around you. Glass, cups are also of different sizes. And the amount of liquid which those cups are holding is different. So that means the capacity of those cups is different. So capacity means how much a container holds. Now in this picture you can see there are different types of containers and they all can hold different amount of liquid. Smaller container will hold smaller amount of liquid and bigger container will hold bigger amount of liquid. Like you can see in this glass, there is a glass, a cup, a small bottle, a big bottle and a bigger bottle. So which container is holding maximum liquid in this picture? Yes, the blue bottle. That is the biggest of all. Its size is big. So it can hold the maximum amount of liquid. So we can say this blue bottle has the maximum capacity. Now these are the pictures of various containers which you see around you. Like this bucket. Every household has this bucket. Now in your bathrooms you use these buckets. There also you must be having 2-3 buckets of different sizes. So a small bucket will hold smaller amount of water and the bigger bucket will hold bigger amount of water. Then this measuring jar type, which here 500 ml is written here. This, you in the malls and all, you go there, you pulses and all are kept and these containers are also kept. You fill the containers according to your requirement and put them in a polythene bag. Yes or no? So these things are used to measure capacity. Then this conical flask. Yes or no? Then this milk packet. This milk packet also contains certain amount of milk. Then you can see these different spoons, measuring spoons or measuring cups. There are different size and every spoon measures differently because it is of different size and their capacity is written on it. Like the smallest one may be of half teaspoon or half cup. The bigger one will be 1/4 cup. Like this 1/3, 1/4, half, 1.5 cup, like this. Is it clear, children? So the objects of different sizes, they have different capacity. Now these containers, you must have seen these containers usually with a milkman. They measure milk with these containers and pour it in your container how much ever you want. If you want 1 liter, so they will use 1 liter container and give you one full container and that will measure 1 liter liquid milk. If you want 500 ml, So they will use the third container. If you want 200 ml, then they will use the second container, and first container is of 100 ml. Ml means milliliter. Just now we'll talk about the units, then you'll come to know. You'll understand in a better way. So these containers are generally used to measure milk, the volume of milk. Like these bottles, at your home also there must be a collection of bottles with you. Different types of bottles, some small, some big. Yes or no? Okay, so all the capacities of these bottles is different. Smaller bottle will hold small amount of water, and the bigger bottle will hold bigger amount of water. Okay, children? Like when you join school in nursery class, you are a small baby then, and then what happens? You take small water bottles with you, because you can drink only that much water is required for you, and you can hold one of these bottles you take to school and use the water in it. But what happens when you go to higher classes? Do you use same types of bottles? No. As you grow big, you go to higher classes, you need more water to drink, and then you tell your mommy, this water is not sufficient for me, it finishes off in the second period only, and I have to remain thirsty, or I don't have the water to drink. So what your mother does? She gets you a new bottle, a bigger bottle. Yes or no? So we take a bigger size water bottle because it can contain more water. Why? Because its capacity is more. Okay, children? Have you understood? Now, what are the units to measure capacity? Just like we studied about length and weight, there are certain units to measure capacity also. There are two commonly used units to measure capacity. They are liter and milliliter. As you can see, liter in short form is written as small l, and milliliter is written as ml. Some people call it ml also, but it is known as milliliter, and you should practice it that way only. Okay, children? So these are the two units to measure measure capacity, liter and milliliter. Like you can see in this, I told you earlier also, just a while ago, that here the smallest container is of 100 ml. ml means milliliter. Here it is written in a different way, but you have to write the way I told you, small ml. Okay, children? Second container is of 200 milliliters. Third container is of 500 milliliters. And the biggest container is of 1000 milliliters. Is it clear, children? So these containers are generally used to measure milk. Now, out of these milliliters and liters, milliliters is a smaller unit and liter is a bigger unit. Like you must be nowadays during these pandemic times, almost every household is having cough and all. So we bring cough syrups. So those cough syrups, the bottle, if you measure, see the paper which is written on it, it measures 100 ml, 100 milliliter. Okay, so smaller liquids, smaller capacities are measured in milliliters. Like a bottle of perfume, it is in 30 ml, 30 milliliters, that means its capacity is 30 milliliters. Here this bottle of, you can see, essential oils. Okay, so like 100 milliliters or 150 milliliters or 20 milliliters, like this. So the smaller capacities are measured in milliliters. And the bigger things, the bigger capacities, container having more capacities are measured in liters. Like this can of milk. This is of 1 liter or 2 liters. Cold drink bottle. You get a cold drink bottle also. According to your requirement, you buy the bottle. Suppose you have to buy only for 2 people. So you buy 1 liter milk. Suppose you are having a party at your home. So you buy bigger bottles, 2 liter bottles of cold drinks. Yes or no? So this is the way all these pictures you can see are having different capacities. This water tank, brown, this is so big. Every house has a water tank at the rooftop. Yes or no? So, and what is its capacity? 500 liters, 1000 liters, like this. Yes or no? Okay, means this water tank, if suppose its capacity is 1000 liters, this means this water tank can hold 1000 liter water, which you use according to your requirement. Then this orange juice pack, you get cartons of juices. Yes or no? 1 liter carton, real juices and all different types of juices. So they are all of 1 liter. Then this paint, a can of paint. On TV you see so many ads of paints, Asian paints, Nerolac paints. So all these paints, these containers are of 1 liter or more. Understood, children? The measurement is written on the box. How much capacity of that box is. That box contains 1 liter paint or 2 liter paint. Whatever it is written on the box. Like on a cold drink bottle it is written 1 liter bottle, 2 liters bottle. Understood? So bigger capacities are measured in liters. Now what is the relation between liter and milliliters? One liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. Understood? So 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. Like you can see here, it is a jug full of juice, orange juice. 1 liter juice is there. Now the capacity of this jug is 1 liter. But the capacity of these glasses is not 1 liter. So how many glasses can this jug fill? This jug can fill 2 glasses of 500 milliliters each. So 1 liter is equal to 500 ml plus 500 milliliters is equal to 1000 milliliters. Have you understood, children? So according to capacity means 2 glasses of 500 milliliters can be filled with the juice contained in 1 liter jug. Understood, children? So you have to remember this relation that 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. Now let us do some conversion so that you are thorough with them. The basic relation you have to remember, 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. Then 2 liter is equal to how many milliliters? Yes, I told you while revising length and weight also that you have to multiply with the basic relation. I have given you the hint here. Liter multiplied by 1000 is equal to milliliter you will get. Understood, children? So 2 liter will be equal to 2000 milliliters. 3 liter will be equal to 3000 milliliters. 5 liter will be equal to 5000 milliliter. Similarly, 8 liter will be equal to 8000 milliliter. 9 liter will be equal to 9000 milliliter. And 10 liter will be equal to 10,000 milliliter. Have you understood this, children? So now if I ask you, what is 4 liter equal to in milliliters? Or change 4 liter into milliliter. So you all know it is very easy. You will multiply 4 liter with 1000 and you will get 4000 milliliters. Easy, children? Okay, very good. You may note them down. Now let us continue with addition. Addition, you all know, is very simple. Just like I told you while revising length and weight, that addition is just like normal addition. Okay, so here also I will say the same thing, that addition is just as normal as you add other numbers. Okay, only thing you have to take care in this, that you have to arrange them in proper columns, because we are adding capacities here. So you have to arrange the numbers in two columns, namely liters and milliliters. Okay children? Like in the first example, you see I have got two measurements of capacities. First is 5 liter 520 milliliters, and next 7 liters 225 milliliter. Now you have to add them. So first thing you have to do, that you have to arrange them in proper columns. Milliliter in milliliter column and liter in liter column. So now we have arranged that, and now we start adding from the extreme right, as usual, as we always do in addition. So we will start adding milliliter columns. 0 plus 5 is equal to, yes, 5. So we have written 5. Then 2 plus 2, very good, 4. Then 5 plus 2, 7. Moving on to the liters column, 5 plus 7 is 12. So the answer is 12 liters 745 milliliters. Understood children? Okay. Now we move on to the next sum. Here the two capacities which I have taken are 53 liters 254 milliliter plus 19 liters 786 milliliter. Okay children? Now we have to add them. So as you can see, we have arranged them in milliliters and liters column, and we will start the addition from the extreme right. 4 plus 6. What is 4 plus 6? You all know it is 10. So 0 I will write here and 1 I will carry. In the next column, I have 5 plus 8. 5 plus 8 plus 1 I have carried, and all these three equal to 14. Okay, so the answer is 14. So 4 I will write here and 1 again I will carry to the next column, and there again I have 7 plus 2 I already have, 1 I have carried. So all these three will be equal to, when I add them up, they will be equal to 10. Understood? So 10, 0 I will write and 1 I will carry to the next column. In the next column it is 9 plus 3 plus 1. So I will add them up, all these three numbers, and I get the answer 13. So 3 I will write here and 1 again I will carry forward to the next column, and there I have now 1 plus 5 plus 1, and that is equal to 7. So what is your answer now? 73 liters 40 milliliters, because in the milliliter columns, hundreds place, it is 0. So we can skip that and say 40 milliliters. Is it clear children? Have you understood? Good. Note them down. You can note them down in your rough copy. Now we will move on to subtraction. Again I want to say the same thing. Just like addition, subtraction is also normal. As you subtract normal numbers, here also same way you have to subtract. Only thing is you have to arrange them in liter and milliliter column. First answer you can see is sum. You can see 24 liters 655 milliliters minus 12 liters 225 milliliter. So now we will subtract from the extreme right. 5 minus 5, yes, it is 0. 5 minus 2, next column, answer is 3. Again moving on to the next column, 6 minus 2, that is equal to 4. Now moving on to the liters column. 4 minus 2, yes, it is 2, and 2 minus 1 is 1. So your answer is 12 liters 430 milliliters. Understood, children? Now the next sum. The sum is 46 liter 184 milliliter minus 27 liters 606 milliliters. Now we will subtract these. So starting from the extreme right, we see that we have to subtract 6 from 4, which is not possible. Yes, now you know why it is not possible. Because 6 is a bigger number as compared to 4, and you cannot subtract a bigger number from a smaller number. So what will 4 do? It will borrow from its neighbor. Neighbor place, it is 8. 8 will give 1 to 4, and itself it will become 7. You will cut 8 and write 7 in the line above it. And this 4 will become 14. So we will cut 4 and write 14 there in the line above there. Now 14 minus 6 you can do. What is 14 minus 6? Yes, it is 8. Okay. Now moving on to the next column. We have there now 7. 7 is the revised digit. Okay. So 7 minus 0. Gladly you can do it. 7 minus 0. 7. Now moving to the next column, 1 minus 6. Again, you got stuck here. You cannot subtract 6 from 1. So this 1 will again borrow from the neighbor column, which is 6. So 6 will give 1 to the milliliter third column, and itself it will become 5. You will cut 6 and write 5 in the line above it, and here you will get 11. Now 11 minus 6 you will get 5. Now moving on to the liters column. Now you have only 5 there, and you have to subtract 7 from it. So what will you do? You cannot do it. So this 5 will borrow 1 from its neighbor. Its neighbor will give 1 to that, and because there is already 5, so it will become 15. And now you can easily subtract 7 from 15. So 15 minus 7 is equal to 8. Simple subtraction, no problem in that. Okay. Now the last column which is left, we have 3. So 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. So finally, after subtracting these two numbers, 46 liters 184 milliliters minus 27 liters 606 milliliter, your final answer is 18 liters 578 milliliters. Children, you should always leave a line in between when you write the units and the sum, so that whatever you are carrying forward or borrowing, you can write there. You have a space there and you can write them neatly. Okay, children, if you will do work neatly, it will be easier for you only to understand better. Okay, doing all dirty work or cutting here and there, it will, after a few days, you will also not understand what you have written. Is it clear, children? So try to do your work very neatly. Now I have given you some sums for practice. You can note down these sums in your rough copy and do them in your rough copy without anybody's help, because I hope by now you all must be knowing how to add and subtract easily. First sum is 2 liters 185 milliliter plus 3 liters 54 milliliters. Now it is only 54 milliliters. You will write in the ones and tens columns. Hundreds place is empty, So you will write 0 there. Have you understood, children? Okay. Now you add them and write the answer on your own. Second sum, 5 liters 249 milliliters plus 3 liters 812 milliliters. Children, as you can see, I have put this picture of a glass of juice. So you should drink lots of liquids. Is it clear? You are staying at home during these pandemic times. Please take care of your health. Drink lots of liquids, healthy liquids. Okay, children? Few more sums. 14 liters 117 milliliters plus 5 liters 344 milliliters. The next sum, 29 liters 700 milliliters plus 56 liters 320 milliliters. These sums you have to do in your rough copy. Now a few subtraction sums. 78 liters 157 milliliters minus 45 liters 26 milliliters. Again you can see it is only 26 milliliter. So you will put 26 in tens in ones column and hundreds place is empty. There you will write 0. Okay, children? Now you have to subtract them. The next sum, 32 liters 715 milliliters minus 15 liters 452 milliliters. Is it clear, children? Two more sums. 15 liters 555 milliliter minus 10 liters 245 milliliters. Okay? And the last sum which I have given you, 56 liters 735 milliliters minus 33 liters 866 milliliters. Children, take care of yourself, stay at home and pay attention to your studies also. Your regular classes cannot be continued due to this pandemic. So please, children, cooperate with your parents and teachers. Teachers are also working hard, and you also please pay attention, watch the videos and try to understand each and every thing. You can do more sums. You can get these sums from your old books and all, and you can do them for your practice. Okay, children? Thank you.